Welcome, Growth Family. Today we're going to talk about 4 areas of expertise to help you become very successful in this very competitive industry. As many of you know, I repeated over and over, 1 in 37 people in Florida have a real estate license. So I'm here to help add value and help you get into that top 10 or 20%. So what I went over with today is I have 4 areas of expertise we have to constantly be learning and growing, and that way we add value to not only our brokerage, ourselves, but to our clients and friends and better serve them. So here I'm going to go over 4 areas that we want to be experts in or put a lot of our time and energy and money in growing. The first one I wouldn't say is the least important, but there's a lot of tools that support us. So the first area will be marketing. Marketing is very important. As an agent, we have lots of tools. As you see, I'm using YouTube, we have drones, we have other materials like social media. So a lot of these platforms are very, very important, but I think that's not something that we need to spend tons of time and money into. You can typically hire people to help you, but marketing is very, very important. The second one that I think is super important is contracts. Contracts is very important. Most people associate this with an attorney. Knowing contracts helps you negotiate. So for example, for me, page number 1, I'm always looking at who's the title company. I'm always going to number 7 on a contract, assignability. Is this person a wholesaler? Are they trying to be the middleman and sell this property to someone else and possibly hurt my seller? The other number I'm looking at is number 12 on a contract, which is the inspection period. So for me, doing this over 17 years, I'm looking at page 1, I'm looking at number 7, assignability. I'm looking at number 12, the cancellation or due diligence period. That way I can kind of put things in perspective, and it takes kind of a snapshot of what type of offer I'm receiving. The other one is going to be evaluating properties and knowing your numbers. So when I say knowing your numbers, if you're working with a buyer, it's very crucial to know, and if it's on the top of your head, it's great. Hey, the price per square foot for Windmill Ranches is $933 per square foot. You know that it builds a lot of credibility, and also it gives your confidence to your buyers working with you, right? Or even sellers in that case, when you know the price per square foot. When you're working with investors, what does knowing your numbers mean? Hey, the rental values for this triplex in this area is so forth. A 2-bedroom goes for $1,800 to $1,900 remodeled. A 1-bedroom studio goes for $1,600 to $1,700 remodeled. So those are examples of knowing your numbers and how important it is to be able to evaluate properly. So the first one we had was marketing. Second one was knowing contracts. And number 3 is evaluating and being able to do the proper numbers, right? Transferring those information will be very crucial. The fourth one to be very successful, guys, I think is learning how money works. We had a big rush of people from out of the country or even from New York investing here. I kind of dug deep into why people were putting money into South Florida. Of course, it's not just the sunny weather, it's also lots of tax benefits. So when you understand how money works, cash is not necessarily king. If you look at old history, a lot of pirates carried gold, so gold and silver is the real value in the world, but a lot of times it's not easily divisible. So real estate has lots of benefits. It appreciates in value. You can depreciate against your investments if it's not your primary home. It also produces a cash flow, which is very, very unique versus something like gold that doesn't do. So what you want to do, guys, is understand how money works. Of course, in real estate terms, there's different loans, right? You have VA loans, you have conventional loans, and you have standard FHA. If you're going to be selling multifamily properties or investments, there's different avenues and different programs and how they work. So for example, if someone wants to buy a triplex or a duplex and it's their primary residence, they can actually put 3.5% down, which is great. If you already have a primary home and you say, Gasper, I'm looking to invest in my 3rd or 4th property, I want to grow and have 30 doors of passive income, the minimum down payment is going to be 20 to 25%. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you found value in this video, please give me a like, subscribe, and feel free to share this with other people who may benefit. Thank you guys for listening in, and go out there and grow and get into that top 10%.